Previously on The Real Women of RVA.
Fuck with me, and if you fuck with her, you don't fuck with me, and you're in my house. How the hell was that supposed to go?
Fuck with her, then you and her was gonna have a different type of problem. And I said, well, hold on.
Oh!
Come on, yeah. Real women at RVA, making moves, paving ways, staying in the game is the only way. Come on. Get that done.
I'm trying to shirt fit last year. That's all I got to say.
Oh, look, that's all right. You still look good on you. You look cute.
Man, I love your outfit.
Girl, bye, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sit down.
What you up to?
Last minute stuff. Trying to get caught up. I ain't been in the office all day.
Oh.
So I was trying to figure out some things before tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, kids go back to school next week. So
Yes, I'm not ready.
Well,
I'm not ready. My daughter's with her dad. Got me a couple of weeks for free, and just wanted to have some downtime. You know
so
what I'm
lucky.
saying? It's not often that I get that.
That's so lucky.
I'm so appreciative.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I wish I had that in my life.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I do appreciate him. He's a good one. I will say that.
That's good.
Indeed.
That's good. I messed up my daughter's orientation, but you know, I'm still trying to figure that out, you know.
Did you?
Well, I keep trying to explain to people emails and me, nah, you gotta hit me on the phone by either messenger or text or call. But if you send me an email, me just to fix it, I can't fix everything, so I can't. So no, I'll deal with it later. She gonna call my cell phone, but she'll be alright. So what's good?
Speaking of fixing things.
Okay.
We gotta fix this, Jesus. Just like you say, fix it, Jesus.
Fix it, Jesus. Yes.
We have to fix this. I just want to go back just a little bit. It's a bad place, but we gotta go back.
What?
You popping?
Did I tell you that? That's my client.
You popping?
I tell you that. 1 second. Excuse me. Hey. No. Yes, it is. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, but can I call you back? I'm in a meeting right now with somebody else. Can I call you back? Okay. Okay, that's no problem. Okay, I'll call you after then. Okay, have a good meeting. All right, bye.
She wanted you next.
You heard it, right? You heard it? I'm like, we're not doing that. So go ahead. What were you saying?
I wanna. I've talked to TC. I got her whole take on things, and you know, I even told you that, you know, she was willing to you know, she has no problem being in the same space with you. She just, you know, I want to get your take on exactly how you feel and what you think happened, because I think that you guys both have two different stories of what happened. And I actually, I caught a little bit on my phone. So it's like...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
so
did not know that.
Yeah, I did. I caught a little bit on my phone.
Okay.
And so I just kind of want to... I don't know, if I show you what I have on my phone, and then you maybe can remember how it went. Or if you want to just tell me how you think it went, or whatever's best for us to get clarity.
I'm actually interested in both, but I definitely have my own understanding how things went.
Okay. That's what I'm really curious about.
Yeah, like it wasn't nothing like a blackout or, you know, lapse in memory type situation. No, very, very vivid, very vivid.
Because I know we were all drinking.
Yes,
And I know that alcohol can play a big role. I saw myself at Margarita's Cantina, and I'm like, I was lit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, we had the punch flowing that night. Yeah. Les was putting her little special concoction inside the punch. Yeah. So I, you know, and I know how things can get once alcohol is mixed in. So I'm gonna shut up and you just tell me what you think happened.
How you like that? You gon' like that? Da 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 da. Like that? How you like that? Da 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 da. Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me.
I'm gonna shut up and you just tell me what you think happened.
From my recollection, I remember us all talking about, you know, Candy and the Lex situation and how we felt maybe there was some issues with her wanting to be a part of the show. And then we cut to a conversation about how we may have to find, just in GP purposes, find another person to come on board in the group. And I made a statement, well, I'm letting y'all know right now, there's one particular person that, if that person's in this group, I'm out. And I mentioned her name, and TC responded out of the... Now, what I do remember is that Lex was sitting next to me when the conversation started.
Yes.
But at some point, Lex got up. And when she got up, it became a me and TC conversation. Okay. But originally, it was a group. Because you were sitting down, and you had got up because you were talking with Les's daughter, and you was, you know, interested in what she had going on. Yes. And then, like I said, it turned to me and TC just kind of going back and forth. Well, when I mentioned the girl's name, TC, and I can hear voices. I remember somebody was either asking a question or whatever it was, but for some reason, I really was listening to what TC was saying. Okay. And TC was like, yeah, I know her. And I said, well, I'm telling you right now. I was like, yo, if you fucks with her, you can't fucks with me. And she was like, what? Oh, that's some high school shit like you on right now. I'm like, nah. I'm like, it's real. Like, it's a real situation. And then I started going a little bit about what was the real, you know, the reason behind it. And she was like, I don't give a fuck about that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm like, excuse me? Oh, all right, then fine. And she was like, well, I'm gonna let you know right now. I've been knowing this person longer than I know you. So, I mean, why would I, you know, stop messing with her and, you know, be messing with you? So she was like, well, then fuck you then. So I was like, all right. Then she's like, well, you get the fuck out of my house. I was like, all right. So I got my stuff. Well, I didn't get my stuff yet because I didn't have it. I got up, went to go get my purse. And as I'm turning around and walk back out through her living room to her dining room, I see her cut to the doorway and stood there for whatever reason. And I came through her because I was like, yo, I'm leaving at this point. Like, you told me to leave, I'm leaving. No problems. I walked through the door. As I'm going to the second door out her back porch area, I hear her talking behind me, going off. And so naturally I turned around. I'm like, why are you coming for me? Like, you wanted me to leave, I'm leaving. So at this point, there's no reason for you to walk behind me. There's no reason for you to be still saying anything really to me. The conversation to me was done once you told me to get the fuck out. So she keep going. I turn around, and at this point, I saw Lex, Les. I can't recall, was her daughter there too? And her man came, you was there, and all y'all was in between us. Yes. And at that point, I remember you had your back towards me. Now, I'm the tallest one in the group. So my visual is a lot more, because I can see over top of y'all. Yes. So you had her chest area. Les and Lex had me pushing me back. And as they're pushing me back, she cocks back and kicks me in my leg, on this leg. So I'm like, oh, we doing that now? So that's what we doing? And she tried to reach. And that's when I looked and pushed. I know my nails, because, you know, I got claws. I know I was reaching for somebody to move them out the way so I can get to her. Because that's really when I got mad. Because I was like, all right, you know what? I could take all the back and forth conversation. I ain't got no problem with that. You can call them the bitches, slut, whatever you want to call me. I'm good with that. But the moment you put your hands on me, feet, hand, toe, whatever, it's a problem. Because it's not necessary. I was leaving your home. I mean, you might not understand why I got upset, what made me upset, and I respect that. That's fine. But that was a conversation. You could have came back at me and said, wait a minute, first off, are you talking about me? Or are you just saying in general? Because in actuality, I meant in general. I wasn't really directly just at her. Okay. It's just the way the conversation went. We were just talking to each other. Yes. So it wasn't, in my heart, it was never like I'm saying UTC particularly.
And that's exactly how she took it.
Well, she
And
should have asked.
But you know why though? That's exactly how you said it. You did.
I did say you.
Yeah, and so that's how she took it.
Right.
So think about that. Think about somebody saying, if you fuck with her, you don't fuck with me, and you're in this person's house.
And I would have said, are you talking about me personally? That I'm just being honest. I'm saying, but I would have. That's my natural reaction. I posed that same comment to I don't know how many people at this point, and like I don't say everyone, but the majority of them, they were like, why did she ask you if she was talking about you? Like, because obviously she must have known like it wasn't directly just only her. Like it couldn't be only her you're talking about. You're talking about anybody.
Well, you know why it seemed as though it was only her. She's the only one who knows that person,
and that's why I said. So that's why
her.
She's biased because she knew the person. So it's a biased conversation. It's more or less like, oh nah, yeah, it's me pretend. And matter of fact, I made the comment before I knew she knew her. So I had no clue that she particularly knew who Niecy was. I just made the comment. So when she replied back and was like, yeah, I know her, that's when I was like, oh, okay, well. And then she basically kept going back and forth with me. So I'm like, you never really said like, oh, me particularly. You just say, yeah, well, I know her longer than I know you, so okay.
I think the whole thing just was unfortunate.
I needed to know that though.
I give a fling on the duck off. Though we had a thing, but she cut off. Really getting this bitch with the glove off. So niggas get a hobby before they went to penis. Now I'm looking for the 30. Put that on everything. Put that on everything.
Honestly, that needed to be known to me. I needed to know that you knew her. And I don't feel like my heart of hearts, I don't believe that she would have just openly told me that. I feel like it would have been something that had to come out in some type of weird way. Because when I tell you I don't rock with nobody. I try my hardest to avoid any type of contact with this person. She's blocked on all social media, so there's no way of me knowing that somebody knows her. Unless it comes out, unless you openly say, oh yeah, or if I have like a previous client or a friend who I know of that may have got different info. Like the day after everything went down, I get a phone call at 8 o'clock in the morning, basing on me, talking about what was you doing last night? I'm playing dumb because I couldn't believe how somebody know who had nothing to do with nothing with our situation, and not only got one phone call, but got two. And both of them saying, her friend. And I said clearly, I want to understand this. Are you saying that they're friends? Like they're friends? She was like, yes. Interesting. I said, okay. All right. So that, for me, that changes some of that situation. Because it's like.
And I've known TC for years. I don't know this girl. Like, I'm just really. And no, we and me and you had this conversation, you know. Because I definitely had to reach out to you because I just was in shock, and I'm not lying. Like, we all were, you know. No one expected that. That shit came out of left field, and it was just the mention of that person's name brought that whole situation on. And I say that to say nobody should have that much power over anyone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, you're giving her too much power. Whoever this person is, they have way too much power. You understand? Because we had a rocking situation going. We had a ball that night.
We did.
And just because that one person's name was mentioned, everything was destroyed pretty much. That's a problem. And I don't know this chick. And it's a problem for me because I'm trying to build a sisterhood. You know, and to me, everybody fit just perfectly. You know, and this is a small ass city,
right?
I mean, it's microscopic. I've said it before, so there's nothing to say. What if I see this person and be like, oh, I do know this person, just don't know her that's her name? Because I know a lot of people know me from writing books. They know me as Blunt. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? What if I know this, which I don't know that I know this person because I still have yet to see what they look like, see who they are.
Show you a picture of it.
It's all good. I
really
don't think I want to know,
really
but I'm just using that hypothetically. Like, because I am who I am in this city, what if she knows me or I know of her and I know her? Is that going to deter you from rocking with me?
So let's look at it like this. What if it was somebody who murdered your child?
That's that's deep.
That's deep, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about take the depthness of it. Someone who's totally has changed your life. Like the things that you have known, it's just different. Your whole life has changed because of what this person has done to you, right?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me there's not going to be no type of like anger, animosity, just and unpredictable. It's not even something like I choose to say, oh, I want to act this way. I want to feel this way. It's just one of them things like it's deep seated so much so because I'm still dealing with it every day. Everything that has transpired then still affects me to date and going so for some time now.
Yeah. So
you mean to tell me I see this person that has destroyed or know of a person destroyed my life, and it's not destroyed, but rather changed my life for some reason or another, and I'm not supposed to have no emotional reaction towards it?
No, you are. But the thing is that TC don't have nothing to do with that.
I'm not saying that she has something to do with it. I'm saying it's the way I'm a reactor. I respond off of others. So if you coming at me negatively, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to try back at you.
Y'all both was hype.
Right.
And my phone
like
shows
said,
that. Y'all both was hype.
No, you know I didn't. What she kind of sort of said was, if I fucks with her, then I don't fuck with you. That's what you said.
I did say that.
Well, then we don't fuck with each other. What's up?
Niggas get mad because they like, oh, you getting turned up in somebody's house? I don't care. I got turned up in church. For real. Forgive me, God.
Y'all both was hype.
There
was a point where you tried to draw it back, but it was too damn late.
Right. And I was trying to do that's my point. I was trying to, but she kept going. So
because at that point,
but
you had
then
told
okay,
her in her own home.
I don't care about the own home. I've turned up in church
but
before.
that's important though.
No, I disagree.
I disagree. This is the issue. What you think is important, she doesn't. What she thinks is important, you don't, and that's the whole problem right there.
And
you feel me? And that's very true.
We're entitled.
Y'all are both entitled to feel exactly how y'all feel.
Yep.
You see, but do you see how that's kind of like how the hell am I supposed to fix that?
But look, I tried to leave. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I stayed in her home. It wasn't like I broke things. It wasn't like I was doing anything outside. You told me to leave, and I respected it. And I said, I'm going.
There was a point that something happened, whether someone said something or something happened, you turned back around.
Yeah, I told you that when she came talking and she kept coming behind me.
So that's when she said once you turn back around to like come back at her.
Wait a minute.
That's when she was like, "Oh hell no, you in my house with this shit."
But you came for me. So you mean tell me right now, if me and you got into a competition and I'm telling you to get out and I'm found behind you and not knowing, I don't know TC. Point blank period. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? We not friends. I don't know you. I don't know. If it was like somebody who I've been growing up with, like you got a relation, a history with her, maybe you would have felt a little more secure about it and be like, you know what? She just talking, be talking. All right, that's just TC. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a hood chick at heart. Hood people know that you don't do that. You don't walk up behind me, still popping lip, as I'm trying to leave. I don't know if you're gonna turn around and hit me, push me. I don't know. So it's a defense mechanism. I'm turning back around like,
just to make sure.
Why are you coming for me? Like, I'm leaving. What is the problem? And you still going off at the mouth. And you reaching at me like, okay, you want to do something. So it's not like I'm being disrespectful to her home. If you wanted me to leave, you could have just said what you said. Leave, bitch. Go. All right. Was there any reason for you to have to come behind me and keep talking? Was I dragging my feet? Was I popping off at the mouth as I'm leaving? No, I wasn't saying anything. I was leaving. Do you see what I'm saying? So y'all seeing it from her end, but nah, like.
No, I'm trying to see it from both.
How in the world am I supposed to
respond?
Was
turned, so I'm trying to see it from both because I was just steady trying to hold on to her.
Right. But
that was my main.
I was like, you didn't do a good job because she still kicked me. And I was like, okay.
Well, I guess I wasn't looking down. I was trying. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking that would go down. I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to secure the top.
I got you.
And I just really didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? It all happens so
It was fast. It was fast. Especially
and I think I was in shock and disbelief.
Because y'all was moving slow. Like the way.
Because we couldn't really.
No, I'm saying, but like it was almost like something like there was those stories that say, you see things in slow motion. So y'all all kind of was trying to fill out like, is this for real?
Really real?
Or
is it really real? Exactly.
And I don't think nobody took it seriously until I got my purse. When I got my purse, I think, because that's when Lex, I saw everybody's eyes went big.
Because
like,
it was,
this
exactly.
is what we doing now.
Exactly.
And everybody came behind like, oh, whoa.
Yes, exactly.
But had she not came behind me, it wouldn't have gotten so big. It would, rather bigger. It wouldn't have got bigger. It just went like, yo, what the hell happened? D just left out of here. Why did she leave? And y'all would have had a conversation about it, not to the point where it became a physical situation, and now we trying to go after each other. Like, that's where I felt, okay, see now, forget all the drinking part, but at any given moment, you still have a right to control yourself. I made a conscious effort to try to remove myself out of the situation, because I know me. Like I said, I've turned up in church before. I don't care where I'm at. If you get me to the point where I feel attacked, I'm going off.
Let me see exactly where this video is. I gotta delete some stuff too. I got a lot popping in this phone. Alright, let's check this jank out. That way you can really see what I'm talking about.
Man, I ain't see no camera the whole time. See, I told you, Alexis in between us.
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But it's not.
We got a difference of opinion. And what?
This is not good.
Now see how I pause?
It really isn't.
Who is Niecy?
But you can't be
She's
mad.
a non-factor.
I understand that, but
Now
you
check
can't
what
be mad
Lex is
because they have their own personal relationship. Everybody has friends and family. You can't be mad at her because they have a personal relationship.
I don't like it about being mad at nobody. But don't tell me my situation is not relevant.
She's not. I never said that.
You kind of sort of did. Yes,
No,
you
you know I didn't.
No,
What
yes,
she
you did.
kind of sort of said was, if I fucks with her, then I don't fuck with you. That's what you said.
I did say that.
Well, then we don't fuck with each other. What's up?
That's what I said.
Then you could just walk the fuck up out my house, boo.
Okay, wait a minute. No, wait.
Yeah, so that's I left. After I said her name, because I said, and anybody who fucks with, I said, if you fucks with her, you can't fucks with me. And that's when she was like, oh, that's some high school shit. And I was like, no, it's not. And like I said, I was trying to go into the whole thing as far as like what was the reason why I felt the way I did. And then she came back with the whole thing. I don't care about that. And so I was like, it triggered me to go, well, wait a minute. You don't care about my situation? Oh, it's not relevant. But it is relevant. So it wasn't about her relationship with her at that point. It was more or less like you spun it around trying to say like with my situation just wasn't, because I think I even said something about, no, I didn't say that to her. Because I knew better not to choose the word. I was gonna say something about like if your child passed away, somebody said they ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't say that. No, I know I didn't say. Y'all would have heard me say that, and I know I didn't say that. But I'm just saying, like, the whole thing is when it's something that's that traumatic to somebody, whatever the issue is, don't ever dismiss it.
Insensitive
right.
to it, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. In the beginning, she tried to say that though, and it's like it went over your head.
I never heard her try to say that.
What she was saying at first when you were saying don't make it seem like my situation is not important, and she said I never said your situation wasn't important.
She did. That's why I said she did.
Well, at first she didn't. It's when you kept saying if you don't fuck with her, or if you fuck with her, you don't fuck. And then she said fuck it. Well then fuck it. I don't. You understand? It's like you pushed her there. And now I didn't get that part, but I swear to you, even Les has an opinion on this. And she said, no, we know we know she doesn't choose sides. Mm-hmm. She's not that way. But she actually, I don't want to say what she said. I'd rather her say what she said, but she's not here. But it was like, you brought that name out. And once that name came out, everything went left. You know what I mean? And it's like, TC only did what she thought she had to do just because of your reaction to that name. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like she's in her house hearing you go off about this her friend, and she's like, I don't even know. You know, she doesn't know you like that.
No, she don't know me, but that's her friend.
But do you understand how?
Yeah. If somebody was in my house talking about one of my friends,
right?
And yes, I would get defensive. So like I said, she's biased. Like I'm saying, she's biased to it because she's like, okay, all right, that's somebody I know. You obviously don't like them.
But she still don't she wasn't trying to say that she wasn't gonna fuck with you just because of this person.
Because she's not in her emotional attachment to it is totally different than mine.
Right. But do you understand where we're saying she's not really gonna feel what she don't know?
I know she's not gonna feel it, but but for me it's a different situation. But I can do all good. I can get all that, and I'm good with all that. Yeah. My thing is she put her feet on me. That's my problem. My problem isn't so much as because I can handle. We don't have to film together if that's one thing. Oh, we ain't got to go on trips together. That's nothing. My thing is you put your feet on me. You kicked me. So for me, everything else, I could have been even able to go. You know what? My apologies. My this. My that. But why did you have to put your hand or feet on me? Why you had to kick me?
Okay. So now let's go there with it. Let's go there with it, because that's where we really need to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you... TC said that, you know, she, like I told you before, she even wanted to call and just say, hey, you know, this shit went, I don't even understand. But she didn't know how you would receive that. You know what I mean?
My reception is going to be where I told you. So I'm not... You touched me, and I'm trying to figure out why. Not figure out why. I mean, I know why you did it. My whole thing is like, in this situation, it's not tolerable. It's the same way. It's the same way, like in my workplace. It ain't tolerable. It's a thing where repercussions come behind that. Because if you put your verbal is one thing, and I can take verbal. Like I said, that's how we understood the situation could be. Right. But physical, nah. Now here's why I'm looking at it. That's your girl. So y'all two are good friends. I respect that. And if it was on the flip side, if I had hit her, I'd be out. It wouldn't be a question mark. It'd be like, you know what? We can find somebody else. We don't need her. Let's go ahead and move on forward. But because it's the reverse.
You know what? You say that, but you don't know me.
I don't.
No, you don't.
But I'm looking at the situation.
And yeah.
Because I'm like, all right, that's your girl.
Me.
But I also see
that is my girl. Hands down. But you don't know me.
Okay.
When I'm doing something, I'm doing something. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if it's for the betterment of what I'm doing, she understands what I'm doing. Do you understand that? She understands me so much that she respects that shit. Do you understand me? And if I said that you wasn't going nowhere, well, no. This is what we have to resolve this kick. We have to figure something out. I know you asked me what are the repercussions. I don't fucking know because I didn't even see the shit.
It's not about you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. And I know you're not lying. No. You got kicked. Now, what am I supposed to do about that? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I would like to ask you, what would you like me to do? I'm asking you, what would you like me to do about that?
If I was in your shoes, it's either you gonna be suspended, you not gonna be filming on some things, or you out. It's gonna be one or the latter. Like she's
already not gonna be filming on some things. Okay. So that's already done. You know what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily a punishment. No. You know what I'm saying?
It's not enough punishment, no. But at the same time, that's what I said. It's gonna be somewhere in that umbrella. Or definitely, like I said, we can't film together or something. Because at the end of the day, it should never come to that point where you should put your hands on somebody. You should be able to control that much of anything else. I don't care how mad you get. We all been pushing the limit where we want to deck somebody dead in the face.
Absolutely.
But you don't do it. Correct?
Oh, no, you don't.
So my whole thing is you don't. That's a like we too grown for that.
I understand.
So that's why I'm like that's a problem.
But at the same time, y'all both from the hood. And you know that if you felt disrespected,
I would do something in retaliation.
Home, you understand what I'm saying? I know you keep saying it ain't about her house, but it is to her.
I was leaving.
Just like I understand.
I was leaving.
I understand. It's not the fact that you were leaving. It's that the whole shit went down in the first place in her house.
That don't give you right to put your hands on me.
But do you understand? You're not trying to see her side at all.
Because there's no reason for her, unless I actually was hitting her, there was no reason for her to hit me. Like, that's the whole bottom line. There's no reason. Come on. Like, you... Right now, we in my office. It's not acceptable. You in my office. I don't have a right to put my hands on you.
No, I understand.
I have clients. I deal with mental people. Do you not understand? I have really severe mental people that have gotten rah-rah and gaga, and we are trained. How? We have to be trained in this position. How to detain them. I could have hemmed her up like no joke. But I'm telling you, I don't put my hand. No, I'm trained to not do that. Don't do it. I can lose my license. I can lose my business. Don't do it. So I be damned if I'm gonna let somebody else say, okay, because you in my house. No, you don't put your hands on me.
I feel you.
That's my issue with that. So yeah.
Alright.
That.
So, okay. Alright. I get it. That's the issue. That's the issue clearly. Alright. So then how, I mean, when I had offered that she wanted to speak, you were receptive. You was like, well, give her my number now. So how we gonna work with that? How are we even gonna apologize, or how are we gonna do it?
Born rich milady. Same bitch. Baby. Couple niggas wanna dirt me, now my level, I don't see him.